Who else do we have here today so far? Nancy. Welcome, Jen. Hello, Marielle. Good evening. Happy to be here with you all today, and I am dual live streaming right now in YouTube, so happy to be doing that. I'm here at this amazing coffee shop place, and yeah, where the internet is good, so that I can do this. Welcome, Karen, Andrea, J.E. Jay, hi. One of my favorite times of the week to be here with you right now. If you are new, don't forget to follow me here on Insight Timer, also in YouTube, where I just passed 300 subscribers. It's so cute, isn't it? On my little channel, 300, which is fine. Everyone starts with one. Everyone starts with 100, 300. Hi, Britt. Hi, Vicky. Yeah, so, and I once had 300 here on Insight. Now if I get at least 5 followers here today on Insight Timer, then I will be at, I think, 3,600. So, milestones are nice to celebrate. Yeah. And I've gotten some extra or more listens on my premium Insight Timer tracks I noticed as I logged in today. So thank you for all of you who have listened to any of my tracks here, free or premium. Check out, if you are a premium member, my newest track, Total Surrender, and my my Ancestral Clearing prayer, the Comprehensive Abundance prayer. So that heals past burden, imprints, and beliefs in the ancestral lineage around abundance. So who all would like to remove blocks that could be influenced from the lineage around money and abundance? If so, you can check out that track. You can listen to it many times per day. If you're not a premium member, you can listen to on the free side, the Master Prayer of Ancestral Clearing, and that's around everything. That's why it's called Master. It covers many, many things. So, yeah, hi Duchess, Polly. Yeah, so, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and check out my website if you want to know more about me. If you want to work together one-on-one, I'm still offering, for those who are new to me and haven't had any one-on-one session with me yet, a powerful visioning session that can really help you to get clarity and direction on where you are and where you want to go. You know, if we think about this, all of the stuff around manifestation and who we want to become and what we want to create, and feeling into the energy of that and getting clarity on that, knowing where you want to go is part of it, right? So it's about a balance of, yes, surrendering to the moment, yes, being in the body, being where you are, being happy where you are, and also excited for what's to come. And you can be the conscious creator of that. by changing, noticing, and then choosing in your moment-to-moment experience who you want to be. So yeah, having that balance. Hi Tony, glad to see you. Hi Tina. Excuse me. Yeah. So, where does Spirit want to lead us today? We will see. Sure, Tina. You know, there's never any need to apologize for delaying and replying to emails. I see that not, just there right now. I appreciate that, and also it's not necessary or required. A way that I like to reframe that sort of energy is, I appreciate your patience, or thank you for your understanding, rather than coming from a place of sorry. And it's very common, so I'm not just calling you out, Tina. Many people do it, and I've done it before until I learned of this tweak that it puts things more on an even playing field, and then it takes away any good, bad, right, or wrong. There's no wrongness in the length of the duration between replying to an email. So sorry, it's not the best energy, So there's ways that we can acknowledge from an empowered place. So yeah, until you don't know, you don't know until you know. So hi Isabella, Wendy, awesome. So as I said, if you're new, don't forget to follow me. Also, if you care to give a donation, you can do so through the app, and there's other ways. I know some people aren't set up to give donations through this platform for whatever reason. So if you care to donate in other ways, just reach out, send me a message, or you can go to my website, etc. My link is on my profile here. So welcome, Kay. So I want to go ahead and get into what we're doing here today and let spirit flow. Ooh, my yoga is paying off. I do something every day called the Tibetan Rites, R-I-T-E-S. My good friend and fellow Insight Timer teacher, Alicia Bliss, shared this with me when she came here to Bali last year. And I've been doing it most every day since. And it's 5 things that you do to strengthen your core and just whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, part of it is like some sort of sun salutations, and you do 21 repetitions of 5 different things. And so, yeah, I'm noticing strength, which is great. But what we're going to be doing here today is spirit messages with the cards. And I've got the decks here. And this is collective, so it's for anybody that's here hearing this right now. And if you choose to receive the message, if it's for you, don't force anything to fit. And then we're going to do Reiki and Ancestral Clearing. So that's what's in store. Hi, Amy and Kieran. Welcome. Yes, Lori, it is challenging because I walk, but I don't like do strength training, and it's basically core trainings. So coming from zero, it has been challenging. And basically, I didn't start doing 21 repetitions of each practice. I've worked up to 21, and I've only just recently reached 21 repetitions of each thing. So yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. And I've been talking a lot recently about self-discipline, about stretching every day and doing things every day that are out of our comfort zone, like pushing ourselves just a bit, every day. And this Tibetan rites is that. It's the physical challenge, but it's also the commitment. Like even this morning, I wanted to get out the door and I wanted to get here and set up my space and have my yummy coffee in this beautiful place. I've showed y'all this place before. But I'm like, Natalie, and part of my mind was like, well, just do your yoga, stuff later. It's like, no, sweetie, we're doing it now. Like even that is a stretch. And what happens is we build that muscle where we have that self-discipline. It's not just paying off in, I'm doing the yoga now instead of later. It then translates to other areas of life, where I make promises to myself that I can keep. And then I can start trusting myself that I will keep those promises. And really, that's some of the deepest work we can do, is becoming a person who is in integrity with their word, with themselves, and with others. And then you learn to trust your word. And that if you say, I'm going to commit to doing something or not doing something, that you begin to trust that and then live into that, and then you become that person, and that's how we evolve. So yes. So we're going to jump into the card reading now. I'm going to start with the Work Your Light as a general message. These are oracle cards that give, like I said, a general message for you. Woo! Half of the deck fell. And I feel like this card kind of popped out separately, so I'm going to take that as the message card. Yeah, the whole thing jumped, and then one jumped, like a double jump. So I'm taking this one. Hi, Melinda. Soul family. Oh, karma. Oh, interesting, Nancy, because I already told you that I have a personal connection with Bassam from here in Bali. Soul family. So looking at who in your life is your soul family, and if you find that you're missing support, that then you look at where can you create it? How can you call that in? And also take action to create it. It says call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. So we talk about this often here, and this card has come up before. For many of us, it's sort of a default that we go it alone. We don't want to bother anyone. It's almost unconscious that we just try and do it all alone. Can any of you relate to that? And I'm seeing here at the bottom of the deck, trust your path. And the question is, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So look how perfectly this is already tying together. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this is about you getting support and getting resourced to help you create your path and trust your path, which is what I was just saying earlier about me and what I offer in my spiritual life coaching is, you know, having a vision for your path and getting the support to create it. And I've talked about this before, even going back to, you know, making these promises to ourselves and not, you know, if you just say, oh, I'm going to work out today, or I'm not going to eat sugar today, or I'm going to quit drinking today, or I'm only going to have one drink today, or I'm going to quit smoking, or, you know, and then if we don't declare it outward to anybody, or we don't take an action and we just say it in our mind, it's so easy to just collapse on it if nobody else is there to witness it. How many of y'all besides me have done that? Making promises to ourselves and not saying anything and then breaking it because it never got outside of our mind. So even doing these, you know, these stretches every day, these small self-disciplines every day, even me with my yoga practice that I mentioned, you know, it would have been so easy for me today to be like, oh, I'll do the yoga later. And maybe I would have, and that would have been okay. But maybe the old Natalie, it would have been so easy that I just don't do it at all. So this newer, evolving version of myself is, I am going to do this now. I have the time. Just because it's me being true to myself and true to my word and true to who I want to be. And so when we have that support, when we have that soul family, then we can share those things. Like right now, I'm helping somebody with sugar addiction, and they are, you know, texting me every day. You know, day 1, 2, 3, 4, sharing their challenges and committing to what they're going to do for the day. And that can be so helpful. So yeah, some of y'all can relate. Oh, interesting, Karma. Yeah, hi, EI. Tina, amazing. So yeah, you are becoming a person that meditates every day on day 24, and you are doing it in the support of a meditation teacher on Instagram. So, soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, and trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, then what would you do? What possibilities would open up for you? Because what happens is we feel stuck too. We feel stuck and we are not in possibility, and then we feel hopeless. So if you knew you had support, what would that open up for you? Ooh, that's amazing, Nancy. That is, so you have become a person over that length of time of somebody that does self-Reiki every day, and it's important enough to you that you've committed to it and followed through. And I can imagine there may have been days when you didn't want to, or maybe have been days when it's been inconvenient, or maybe days, you know, where you might forget, and then it's like, the end of the day, and I haven't done it, but I know I want to do this, you know. So that's great. So let's see what deeper messages the cards have, and I'm going to use the light seers. Yeah, you're determined. Amazing. Karma. So that, is also something to work with as well. Pushing to the state of exhaustion and then collapsing, right? So for me, like one of my other commitments to myself around just my practices are almost every day I walk 5 kilometers a day, or 3 miles if you're an American like me. I don't say, like, my commitment is not 7 days a week, because that's, if not too much, but if there's a day where I'm feeling exhausted, then, I get to let myself have a day of rest. So for me, I say 5 days a week. I will do that. Now, if I get sick or something, of course. But even I've been having some burnout, overwhelm, exhaustion, energy in the past number of days. And even yesterday, I was feeling it, but I was like, okay, my walk will energize me, because usually it does that. But what I saw as I was on the walk, I'm like, my body is, the physical energy is not there as it usually is. So I honored how I was feeling and did not push myself to finish the entire 5 kilometers. I think I had probably walked 3 or 4. So we get to be discerning and balanced, but also being really, discerning on, am I collapsing out of, a lack of self-discipline, or is it legitimately a thing? Right? So discerning the difference there. And, we can get help from others, coaches, mentors, etc., if we are on a path and, checking in and having that accountability and support. But if we don't have that, we get to discern that within ourselves. It's a fine line. Yeah, thanks. Awesome. So let's see. By the way, I have not set up any live streams after this one. And I'm kind of feeling into that as well. June has been an intense month. I mean, things are always intense for me, but yeah. I've been live, I've been in creation, I've been connecting with many new people, seeing current clients, doing my group money mindset program. So I'll definitely, of course, be doing Saturday Night Lives, but I'm going to feel into where is that balance of, balancing all of that for July. We just finished There's Nothing Wrong with You, that book study series, so that was awesome. We're still doing Conversations with God, which is amazing. Yeah. So stay tuned. Shuffling. Keep seeing the devil card as I'm shuffling, so maybe there's some hidden devil energies going on. And that card came up the other day. Okay. Okay. Tower moment. Who is not familiar with tower energy? Even those not super, trying to cross my legs here, even those not super familiar with tarot, maybe know tower, the tower card and tower energy. If you can see this, in this deck, the interpretation is it's this pine tree that lightning is striking, and like the squirrels and the birds are being displaced from their home here, and you know, things are catching fire on the tree. So what this means for you is, this is coming in now. It could have been something that just happened, maybe happening as we speak, or is about to happen, but this is like present energy right now. Hi Jamie, welcome, welcome. So the tower is about disruption, things being shaken up, and something it's not you making a choice here, it's about something coming externally. The lightning is striking the tree. So this is the energy of the tower moment. Something coming from the outside, shaking things up within you. So this could be, you know, different things for different people. It could show up in different ways. It could be around job or relationships or health or finances. You know, it could be a spiritual awakening. But it's coming from the outside. It's challenging. It doesn't feel good. It feels unwanted. It can feel like a problem, a setback, a big stress, whatever this event is or chain of events here. Jamie, so it's job for you. I'm curious if you care to share, how did your last day go? Okay. Budget cuts. Yeah, so that would be an example. If the budget cuts are coming from the outside, and if it's directly impacting you in your job. So the opportunity here is that, and this is the next card, the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever is happening here, your invitation is to ground yourself into this Queen of Pentacles energy. It's like, okay, be with yourself as you kind of right yourself after the tower moment. But then you take charge of your energy. You remember who you are. You remember your power. You ground into that. You create that you are this queen. Again, like I always say, gender, it's not about gender or whatever here. It's about the energy, the essence of it. So this is an invitation. So I talk about this often. It's about shifting your mindset into, how is this here to help you? Even this, whatever this is for you. What is this calling you forth into becoming more of this? How can you use this as fuel, as an opportunity? This is an opportunity here. For you to, the Pentacle, Queen of Pentacles is about self-care as well. It's about nurturing, it's about loving, it's about self-care. It's about knowing your power. That you have the power to create your reality, that this pentacle is something that you can create, that this is here to help you step more into who you are and who you're becoming. And actually, I'm going to read this. Y'all know how awesome these messages are. So whatever you're scared of, bring your attention to who you want to be and what you want to create, no matter what it is. If it's the political climate, etc., don't buy into it. This is you choosing to be sovereign. So the energies for this card are material wealth and abundance, strength and family and community, which we've just talked about the community piece. That was the main message that came in. So here is, again, your opportunity to look at where is community or support lacking for you, and then you being sovereign and you being empowered and you saying, instead of, oh my God, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? To, okay, given this situation, what do I want to create? Going into solution. It also means a kind and warm heart. So that's that softness, that's that self-care. Being down to earth, grounded, powerful healing, a healer, a working parent, a self-made person. So bringing all of these energies together. This is within you. Hi, Linda. Yeah, it's the room that I'm in. So I really can't do anything about that. I don't know. I could hold the microphone like this if other people are affected as well. Does that help? So the affirmation is, for this card, I live my deeply connected life with warmth, abundance, and love. I live my deeply connected life with warmth, abundance, and love. So this is about you being connected with yourself and then connection with others. Oh, no, Britt. I mean, I have headphones, but they're not ear pods, and actually I don't think that'll help. But if the sound is not good here, does this help at all? Let me know. Or is it a little? Okay. Well, moving forward then, I cannot do my live streams here. So, oh, it's worse. Okay. I'll put it back. So we'll just go with the flow. There's nothing that can be done about that at this moment, but moving forward, then I can meet, I cannot do my live streams here, so thank you for the feedback. And also for the rest of this one, we'll just go with the flow. So, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Hi, Shannon, Erin. Okay. So, I'm going to read this message for y'all because this is stressful energy. And when we are in survival and when we're in fear, when we're in survival, it can get easy to get lost here. And so the invitation is to not get lost here. I mean, it's always about this, right? That we remember our power, and whatever feels like, even in the collective, what may be happening, some of you reference politics, is that you do not buy into the energies of fear. If it is around a specific personal situation or the collective, that you choose, and this is also about like self-boundaries. You choose what kind of people and messages you want to surround yourself with, and you choose to only take in things that are going to lift you up. This is also like, this queen is very much about boundaries. And sometimes our boundaries are personal and internal. And even everything I was talking about before, about like the self-discipline, that those are internal boundaries. Those are self-boundaries. So again, you can use whatever this is to either validate your victimhood or to use it as an invitation to move into this, because this is what's possible. And you're the only one that can do this. And you don't have to do it alone. So it's a beautiful message of the individual and the collective, as far as like creating the support around you, your soul family, which is what this card was, wherever that card went. Yeah. So how is this all here to help? So I want you to take this in as a meditation now, and just take in this message, let it sink in, about this Queen of Pentacles energy. She anchors down, lifts her head up, takes a deep breath. Ah. This self-made queen spends a few morning moments here every day, giving thanks to the world around her. A natural healer, she is always connected to earth energy and to the trees, the soils, the mosses, to the lush green energy that pulses all around her. She stepped into affluence by shifting the shadows that she was holding on to around wealth. She let go of her stories and everything she was taught, the things her parents believed. She reminds you to pay attention to your finances now, to up-level your money game, and to give yourself permission to rise into the upper ranks. By the way, notice any resistance you may feel about that idea. What stories are you holding on to that are actively holding you back? This is a positive message of creature comforts and happiness, and this queen of earthly medicine ushers in a life well-loved and well-lived in the material world. Take some time to create a sense of peace and harmony in your physical surroundings. Make it yours, make it right. This queen is the ultimate creator of sacred space, as she grounds the expressive and creative power of the queens into the earthly realm. Harness the abundance that's available to you by bringing groundedness to your situation. Take time to pause in nature and to sink into the low hum of Mother Earth's healing resonance as you find your calm, dignified, and rooted power. This queen offers you a chance to align with your prosperity and security. Loyalty, family, and community are themes at this time, and a nurturing, flexible, and down-to-earth approach will help you to make the most of your situation. In relationships, shower others with blessings from your warm disposition and charitable heart. When you gift those in your life with stability and support, be sure you aren't overextending your energy. Be mindful to avoid enabling others by over-mothering them or bailing them out all the time, as they must learn to walk on their own. Indulge in some you time by clearing space on your calendar for self-care and cozy retreats. By relaxing and spending some time looking after yourself, you will be able to continue to give your energy freely to others, to Mama Gaia, and you will make the world around you a better place. Pamper yourself. You and your abundance are worth it. You glorious, powerful queen. How are you supporting your community and your loved ones? What steps are you taking to promote your own healing and to ensure that your own self-care is prioritized? What could you do today to bring more sacredness into your everyday space? When do you call on your network for support, and do you accept help as easily as you offer it? So, this is your invitation and your calling. Now, what's going to happen after that is you will then be faced with choices, the Two of Pentacles. You might feel like you're juggling, and what I feel like this is saying for you is juggling both self-care and self-boundaries with helping others. Some of you may have others in your life who rely on you. Maybe you need to set a boundary. You know, some of you that maybe have a lot of commitments outside of yourself, you may need to discern for yourself, you know, where the balance needs to be. So you're contemplating, you're kind of feeling into these energies. Where is the balance? Just like that Queen of Pentacles said. So it also is a balance of, you know, creating who you want to become, pushing against your edges, and also discerning between, okay, when is it really best that I slow down? Or am I collapsing and going back into victim or survival when this is actually the invitation for me to move forward and step in my power? So we're going to do Reiki and clearing now. And these energies and these messages and is going to be part of what, you know, I'm going to intend for the healing. And also, as I always say, we're all different here. So whatever is needed for your best and highest good is going to be what this will be channeled for as well. So it could be anything depending on you. And also what your higher self knows is best for you right now. So, I'd like for you to come into a comfortable space. Close close the eyes. Settle in. And just relax. As I activate the Reiki, just allow it to move in you, through you, and all around you. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Just relax and release any stress, any worries, any concerns. Just offer them up. You're not alone, and you're not doing this alone. And you don't have to do this alone. You are supported, you are loved. So just relax into that support, the spiritual team that surrounds you. Just trusting you're taken care of. You are held, you are nurtured, you are loved. And let go even more. Just surrender when you notice the mind thinking. Just surrender. Moment by moment. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Relax and release. would it look like to be carefree in your life? Imagine yourself coming out of this sacred space of Reiki and ancestral clearing now, imbued with the energy of feeling carefree, regardless of circumstances and situations. Imagine moving through your day, tomorrow or today, whatever's in front of you, an energy of carefree, knowing that your happy destiny is unavoidable. And when old programs and voices come in of survival, acknowledge and notice. Say thank you for sharing. And I am choosing something different right now. I'm choosing to believe a different thought. For as much power as you give the old survival story, the old survival energy, your power is there. You are such a powerful creator. You've created into that. So the potential and possibility is equally there for you to create into what you want to and choose to become in every thought and every moment. It's a constant awareness, commitment, and recalibration, shifting into creation, expansion, freedom, and that beautiful energy of the Queen. It's your choice. So make the commitment now that you will choose to switch the lens of how you view your life situation. It is possible. And you can do it right now by feeling. How does it feel? To let go of worry, let go of the past, let go of the future. I am carefree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it done. Thank you. If you choose to come back into open eyes, you can. If you want to remain in a closed eye state, you can. 108 meditators. Hi Kelly, Rochelle, Laura, Deanne, Butterfly Ring. If you did miss the cards, that's fine. You can catch the replay on my YouTube channel. will be under the live section since this is a double live streamed right now. So don't forget to follow me here in Insight Timer, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Check out my website. If you care to give a donation, if this was valuable, please do so here, or there's other ways if you care to ask, I can share. Thank you, Tina. Sorry, Laura, what do you mean? I don't understand. Pick houses. Thank you, Michelle, J.E. Stay tuned and follow me too, because I will be scheduling more lives. I don't have any scheduled yet. So stay tuned for that. Pick a good place. What do you mean, for the live streams or housing where I live? It just depends on how I feel and where I am, and yeah, there's different factors based on cost and comfortability. So thank you all for joining. Stay tuned, and if you want support in living into your vision, I mean, this is what this whole session and reading was about. It's about acknowledging where you are and also shifting into where you want to go and who do you want to become. Feel like stretching. I'm in Ubud, Michelle. Michelle, have you been here to Bali? By the way, I do offer one-on-one bespoke retreats here. Yes, if you're going soon, or anybody that wants to or plans to come, reach out. I've lived here for 10 years off and on, so can definitely guide in assisting you to create the trip of your dreams. And also, if you want to have a retreat with me one-on-one, I offer different ways of doing that, if that's interesting. So, I will see you all next time. So grateful to be here with you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Namaste.